the questions. So welcome to all of you, Shiksha 360. And today basically we will take our MCQ session, that is set number 26. That is based on the chapter number 26. We have 50 plus questions in this session. We will try to discuss at least 25 to 30 questions basically in this short session and in the next session. Clear? So we will start from 368. Clear? We will try to discuss one case study that is basically also based on the priority sector. Clear? That is PSL, priority sector guidelines. Clear? So let's start our session. I request all of you please respond. These costs, question number 368, these costs arise from the loan commitments with the longer tenure. Clear? These costs basically arise from the loan commitments basically with the longer tenure. Clear? So what are these costs? Option number A is the tenure premium. Option number B is the operating cost. Option number C is the marginal cost of funding. Option number D is the none of the above. Clear? Option number D is the none of the above. So what is the correct answer of this question? So that the cost arises from the loan commitments with the longer tenure. Clear? That is basically known as to be tenure premium. Clear? That is basically it is known as tenure premium. Clear? Basically these are the cost arises from the loan commitments with the longer tenure. Okay, so option number A is the answer here. Now move to the next question, question number 369. Very, very important. Every year they will ask this type of question in the examination. So please respond. What is the priority sector lending target for the domestic banks? Clear? We know that basically it is 40%. Clear? 40% of what? It is 40% of adjusted net bank credit, that is A and BC. B option is 40% of credit equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure. C option is 40% of A and BC or credit equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure, whichever is lower. 40% of A and BC or credit equivalent CEOB, like this one, BE. Clear? Credit equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure, whichever is higher. Clear? So the option number D is the correct answer. That is 40%. 40% of what? Either it is of A and BC or credit equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure, and whichever is higher. Clear? Whichever is higher. Clear? So please remember all the points here. Clear? Please remember all the points here, because then in the examination you will definitely find this type of question. Clear? In the examination you will definitely find this type of question. Now move to the next question. Very, very important. Housing loan per family for purchase or construction of house up to dash limit sanction in metropolitan centers, that is population above 10 lakh and above, can be classified as housing loan under priority sector. 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 25 lakh, 35 lakh. So option number D is the answer, that is 35 lakh. And in other centers, this is basically for the metropolitan centers, metropolitan centers. And for other centers, the limit is to be 25 lakh. Clear? For other centers, the limit is to be 25 lakh. Clear? So please remember both the limits. Now move to the next question, 371. Clear? Now move to the next question, 371. So floating interest rate on a new advance is linked to which of the following? Floating interest rate on a new advance, basically it is linked to which of the following? Base rate, MCLR, PLR, like we can say that BPLR, or repo rate. Repo rate. So presently basically it is linked with the RLLR. Clear? Repo rate. Clear? Presently it is option number D is the answer. Clear? Earlier basically it is linked to the MCLR. Clear? In book you will find that basically it is MCLR. Clear? It is MCLR, but presently it is linked with the RLLR. Clear? So in the examination, if they will ask this type of question, so you will go with the option number D, that is repo rate. Clear? From the last, I think 1.5 years, basically it is linked with the repo rate. Clear? It is linked with the repo rate. Clear? From a long time. Earlier it is linked with the MCLR. Now presently it is linked with the repo rate. Now move to the next question, question number 372. Very, very important. So the trust can be regulated by. Clear? The trust can be regulated by. The trust can be regulated by option. Here is Indian Trust Act. Second one here is to be Public Trust Act. Third one here is to be Religious and Charitable Empowerment Act. Fourth one is Waqf Act. Clear? Waqf board. So what is the correct answer? The trust can be regulated by. The trust can be regulated by Indian Trust Act. This one is true or not? Yes, this one is correct one. Public Trust Act. This one is also correct one. Religious and charitable. No, this one is not. Waqf Act. This one is also clear. So option number C is the answer. That is A, B, and D. Clear. This one is the answer. The trust can be regulated by. Clear. The trust can be regulated by. So this one is the answer. Now move to the next question, 373. Very, very easy question. Which of the following is not a form of non-fund based commitment on the part of the bank? Which of the following is not a form of non-fund based commitment on the part of the bank? That is basically non-fund based. Letter of credit and bank guarantee. Clear. This one is fund based or non-fund based? This is basically non-fund based. Second one, co-acceptances. This is also non-fund based. Clear. Co-acceptances basically it is also comes under the non-fund based. Third one here is to be forward contract and other derivatives. Forward contract and other derivatives. Clear. Basically this is also comes under the non-fund based. Clear. This is also comes under the non-fund based. Clear. So A, B, and C. Clear. Basically all the three are comes under the non-fund based. Clear. Please remember these things. That's why I will discuss in the form of question. Letter of credit, bank guarantee, co-acceptances of the bills. Clear. Or you can see in the examination they will also write it, co-acceptances of the bills, or forward contract and other derivatives. Clear. All are to be considered under the non-fund based derivatives. So option number D is the answer here. Clear. Option number D is the answer here. Okay, option number D is the answer here. Now move to the next question, question number 374. Little bit different question I will discuss here. If the company in its estimation has overstated the revenue without considering any internal controls. Clear. If a company in its estimation has overstated the revenue, this question is shared by one of the students. That's why we will discuss here. They will face issue. Clear. So what is the answer? That is, if the company in its estimation has overstated the revenue without considering any internal control, the same would be classified under. Clear. The same would be classified under. First one is a residual risk. Option number B is operational risk. Option number C is knowledge risk. Option number D is inherent risk. Clear. Option number D is inherent risk. Clear. So what is the correct answer? Option number D is the correct answer. That is inherent risk. Clear. Option number D is the correct answer. That is inherent risk. Clear. So the same would be classified under basically inherent risk. Now move to the next question. Very, very easy question. The MCLR will comprise of. Clear. The MCL will comprise of. Clear. What is basically the MCL will comprise of. So what is the answer? Please tell fast. The MCL will comprise of marginal cost of funds, negative carry on account of CRR, working tenure, working cost, and tenure premium. So what is the correct answer? Marginal cost of funding. This one is correct or not? Yes, this one is correct one. Negative carry on account of CRR. This one is also correct one. Working cost. This one is not. Tenure premium. This one is also clear. So A, B, and D are correct here. A, B, and D. Clear. So option number C is the answer here. Clear? Option number C is the answer here. Now move to the next question. Question number 376. Clear. Question number 376. Government of India, Ministry of Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises had launched a CLSS. Clear. In the examination, they will also the full form of CLSS. That is credit linked capital subsidy scheme. Clear. That is credit linked capital subsidy scheme. Basically for what? For technology upgradation of MSME, subject to the following terms and conditions. So ceiling on the loan under the scheme is clear. CLSS scheme. Credit linked capital subsidy scheme. Clear. So what is the ceiling or what is the limit on the loan under that scheme is 0.5 crore, 1 crore, 1.5 crore, 2 crore. Clear. So what is the answer? Please tell fast. Many students are answering. I think many of you are able to answer this question. Very easy question. Option number B is the answer. That is 1 crore. Clear. Option number B is the answer. That is 1 crore. Clear. Easy question. Now move to the next question. 377. Clear? 377. In order to control credit in the country, clear? In order to control credit in the country, the RBI may, clear? In order to control credit in the country, the RBI may. First option is buy securities in the open market, sell securities in the open market, reduce CRR, reduce bank rate. Clear? So in order to control credit in the country, what it means that there is more money. There is more money in the market. Clear? Basically, there is more money in the market. So they want to, what they want to do, basically, they want to take out money from the market. Clear? They want to take out money from the market. How they will take out money from the market? Either they will increase the rate. Like you will see that basically in the month of May, RBI basically increased the repo rate by 0.4. In the June also, they will increase the repo rate by 0.5. Okay. So either reduce CRR or reduce bank rate. No, this one is not. So our answer is either option number A or either option number B. If they, RBI basically will buy securities from the market, buy securities in the open market. So it means that basically they will give money to the market. Clear? It means that they will give money to the market, buy securities. Clear? So this is not. But they want to, what they want to do here, basically they want to absorb money. Clear? They want to absorb money. How they want to absorb money? They will sell securities in the open market. Like basically presently, you will know that basically government issues sovereign gold bonds. Clear? Why they basically, why they issue basically bonds, government bonds issued or securities? Basically so that people buy bond and they will absorb the money. Clear? They will absorb the money. Clear? So what is the answer? That is sell securities in the open market. Clear? Sell securities in the open market. Clear? So this is our answer. Clear? This is our answer. So please tell fast. This question is clear to all of you. You will find. Yes, presently SGB tranche is going on. 5091 is the rate in the general market. And if you basically subscribe through some digital way, 5041 is the rate. Clear? 5041 is the rate. Clear? 50 rupees discount. So I request to all of you, if you are interested, you can buy. Clear? And while buying, put your Demat account ID in that. Clear? Put your Demat account ID in that. So basically that will reflect in your Demat account. Clear? That gold bond basically will reflect in your Demat account so that you can also sell basically whenever you want. Clear? Whenever you want. I request to all of you, clear, if you have like basically 5,000 to 6,000, basically you can take out from your salary after 2 months, you can purchase one. Clear? It is a better. Now next question is question number 378. Bank cannot grant loans. Clear? Basically bank cannot grant loans and advances on the security of their own shares. Clear? Banks cannot grant loans and advances on the securities of their own shares. This is the requirement of on the security of their loan shares. Why? I think you have discussed this question also in the legal of JIB. Clear? In the legal of JIB. So let's discuss here. So banks cannot grant loans and advances on the security of their own shares. This is the requirement of selective credit control of RBI, directives of RBI under section 354 of the Banking Regulation Act, section 21 of the Banking Regulation Act, section 24(1) of the Banking Regulation Act. Correct answer is option number C, that is section 21 of the Banking Regulation Act. Clear? So this one is the answer here. So this one is the answer here. Hope this point is clear to all of you. Now move to the next question, question number 379. Priority sector targets. Clear? Priority sector targets are 40% of adjusted net bank credit, credit equivalent of O of balance sheet exposure. C option is whichever is lower. B option is whichever is a higher. So what is the correct answer? A and B both are true. Clear? 40% of either of the adjusted net bank credit or of credit equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure. Whichever is lower or whichever is higher, that is whichever is higher. Clear? So option number A or B, A or B, A or B. C or D? Basically D. So option number D is the answer. So please tell fast. This point is clear to all of you what I have discussed here. Please respond fast. Please, it is clear to all of you what I have discussed here regarding the priority sector. B and D are same. Not B and D are not same. Here they are mentioning the word or. In the definition also, I think we have discussed this question in the starting of the session. 40% of A and B, C or. Okay, or. This is not looks identical. It is totally different. Please go through option number again. Here A, B and C, they can say that basically 40% of A and B, C, and it means that 40% of both. Here it says that A or B, clear, either 40% of A and B, C or 40% of credit equivalent of off balance sheet exposure. Clear? Whichever is lower or whichever is higher, that is whichever is higher. Clear? Here they are mentioning the word or. You will not need to confuse. Clear? In the examination, they will try to confuse you, but you have to keep calm and answer the question. Clear? Now move to the next question, question number 380. Which of the following is not the main objective of the credit risk management? Clear? Yes, many of the students skip that or part. So which of the following is not the main objective of the credit risk management? Clear? Of the credit risk management. First one is to limit the risk within the acceptable level. Clear? Which of the following is not the main objective? Clear? Not the main objective. This one is the main objective, that is to limit the risk within a acceptable level. Clear? This one is one of the objective. Clear? So this one is not our answer. Maximize the risk adjusted rate of return on the credit portfolio. Clear? That is, we have to maximize the RAROC. Clear? Risk adjusted return, rate of return on the credit portfolio. Clear? We have to maximize this one. Clear? This is also the objective. Clear? So this one is not our answer. This one is also not our answer. Not to permit any account to become non-performing asset. Clear? Not to permit any account to become non-performing asset. So this one is the answer. Clear? So this one is the answer here. Clear? So this one is the answer here. Option number C is the answer here. Okay. Option number C is the answer here. Now move to the next one. This is basically a case study. Clear? Now we have to discuss 4 questions. That is basically a case study based question. Clear? So please go through the points very carefully and you can ask your doubts. Clear? But I will say that basically this is very easy. Clear? Yesterday also one student said that, sir, I'm not able to understand. Clear? Someone shared in the group. So let's discuss new bank. It is the name of a bank, a new bank, which it is a domestic bank, has total advances of this one. Clear? How much total advances? This one, as on the end of previous financial year, and it expects its loan to increase to this one in the current year. Clear? In the previous financial year, that is 61,600 crore. That is basically its advances previous financial year, and it expects to rise to basically 69,700 crore in the current financial year. Clear? So the A and BC of the bank is 60,000. Clear? As at the end of March 31 of the previous year, and it expects to rise 68,000 crore as on March 31st of the current year. Its agriculture advances is this one, 10,200 crore. Weaker section advances 6,340 crore, and MSC advances is 11,500 crore. Clear? So based on the given information, answer the following question. First one is, what is the target for agriculture advances of the banks in the terms of amount of? Clear? So basically, first of all, I will tell you here. Total target for the priority sector, it is to be 40%. On 30th of January 2022, they have also asked question on that in the 11:15 AM schedule. Clear? That is basically under the agriculture. This is basically for those, I am writing here only for those basically that for the domestic scheduled commercial banks and for the foreign banks having 20 branches and above. Agriculture target is 18%. Clear? Agriculture target is 18%. Out of that, 8% is for small and marginal farmers. Clear? 8% is for small and marginal farmers. I think this question they have asked, that is 8% for small and marginal farmers. Okay. and micro enterprises 7.5%. And for the weaker section, it is to be 10%. Clear? For the weaker section, it is to be 10%. Clear? This one is the target for the domestic scheduled commercial banks and for the foreign banks having branches 20 and above. Clear? Having branches 20 and above. Clear? So now move to the question here. So what is the target for agricultural advances of the banks in the terms of the amount? We know that basically it is 18%. Clear? They are not asking for the small and marginal farmer. They are just target for the agricultural advances, that is 18%. So here they have given basically 18% of what? That is A and BC. Clear? We have to calculate on the basis of the A and BC. Clear? And one thing basically, please remember that these targets are to be calculated on the value of the previous financial year. Clear? 18% of basically of A and BC. Clear? And these targets are to be calculated on the value of that is basically of previous financial year. Clear? Of previous financial year, not on the current financial year. Clear? These targets are to be calculated on the values of the previous financial year. Clear? So here value of previous financial year is 60,000 crore. 18% of what? 60,000 crore. Sorry, 18 upon 100 into 60,000. 0 cancel out. 18 into 6. Can anyone? 48, 108. So 108,000 crore. Clear? 108,000 crore. Clear? 10,800 crore. Clear? So this one is our answer. So this one is our answer. Clear? And many students are answering option number A also. Clear? Because they do not know. Clear? Because they do not know basically whether you have take the value of the current financial year of the previous financial year. Clear? So while calculating all these targets, clear? While calculating all these targets, please take the values of the previous financial year. Clear? In the examination, you will find either only those two answers. Clear? So this one is the correct answer. Clear? This one is the correct answer. So please self-ask. This point is clear to all of you. And now one more question I will ask here. So what is the target for the small and marginal farmers? Clear? What is the target for the small and marginal farmers? That is 8%. Clear? That is 8%. Clear? Now move to the next question. Same this one. This one is the same. By what amount? Clear? By what amount the target for weaker section advances have been achieved, or the bank is having shortfall in achievement of the target? Clear? By what amount the target for weaker section advances have been achieved, or the bank is having shortfall in achievement of the target? Clear? So basically A and BC is 60,000. For weaker section, it is to be 10% of that. That is how much we will need here. That is 6,000 crore. This is the target under the for the weaker section. But here, how much we will achieve here? Basically, weaker section advances 6,340 crore. That is, we are in the excess of that. Clear? Basically, we are exceed. Or is having shortfall? Not. We are not shortfall. That is, we have exceeded. How much amount we have exceeded? 6,340 minus 6,000. That is 340 crore we have exceeded. Clear? 340 crore we have exceeded. So option number A is bank has exceeded the target by rupees 340 crore. This one is our answer. Okay, this one is our answer. Bank has achieved the target. That bank has achieved the target, but they have also exceeded. Clear? So this one is the more accurate option. Bank has exceeded the target by 430 crore. No, this one is not. Bank has defaulted. Not. Basically, they have already achieved the target. So option number A is the answer here. Clear? Option number A is the answer here. This type of question they will ask in the examination in the form of the case study. Clear? There is nothing any difficult. Clear? If they will ask the case study type question, even from any chapter. Clear? That is not difficult. Just try to understand. Basically, they are asking different questions. Clear? They are asking different questions in the easy form. Clear? In the easy form. Now move to the next question. Question number 383. So now next question is, what is the overall priority sector advances target for the bank in the terms of amount? Clear? For the banks in the terms of the amount. Overall financial target for the advances, that is 40%. Clear? That is 40% of A and BC. 40% of A and BC of the previous financial, that is of 60,000. Directly straightforward question. 40,000 of 40% of 60,000. 24,000 crore. Clear? 24,000 crore. So option number C is the answer. That is 24,000 crore. Clear? So this one is the answer. Now move to the next question. Question number 384. Advances to weaker section is, that is how much percent? Clear? Advances to weaker section is 6%, 7.5%, 8%, 10%. Very straightforward question. Clear? These same type of thing they will ask in the examination, which I will see, or which I will felt from the students review from the last few years. That is, out of the 3 to 4 question, 1 or 2 question that is formula based question. Rest basically that is straightforward question, that is theoretical based question in the form of the case study. Clear? Advances to weaker section is 6%, 7.5%, 8%, 10%. That the correct answer is 10%. Clear? Option number D is the 10%. 8% is for small and marginal farmers. Clear? 8% is basically for what? Small and marginal farmers. And 7.5% it is basically for what? For the micro enterprises. Clear? For the micro enterprises. Okay, we have to take it 10%. Clear? As this amount is increased to 11%. But we have to take it as 10%. Clear? Till now we have to take it as 10%. Clear? In the examination, basically they will ask question on the basis of that. Okay, you have to go through with that. Clear? I will check once again, but you have to go through with the 10%. Clear? Or if there is not 10%, then you can with the updated circular. Clear? But I think in the examination they will ask up to 10%. Now move to the next question. The following are exempted. Clear? The following are exempted from being listed. Clear? The following are exempted basically from being linked to MCLR. Clear? The following are exempted basically from being linked to MCLR as the benchmark for determining the interest rate. Clear? As benchmark for determining the interest rate. Clear? So what are to be, we have exempted? Working capital term loan, funded interest term loan, fund based interest term loan. Clear? Fund based interest term loan. Clear? So which of the following are to be exempted here? Clear? Basically which of the following are to be exempted here? First one is the working capital term loan. This one is to be exempted. Funded interest term loan. Clear? Both are to be exempted here. Clear? Both are to be exempted here. Clear? This one is also. Fund based interest term loan. This one is not. Clear? This one is not. So A and B are correct. Clear? A and B. Funded interest term loan, working capital term loan. Clear? Working capital term loan. Clear? So both are to be exempted here. So option number A is the answer here. Clear? Option number A is the answer because A and B are included under that. Clear? So this one is the answer. Clear? So this one is the answer. So in this session, we have to discuss up to this much point. Clear? In this session, we have to discuss up to this much point. In the next session, I will discuss some more question on the same topic, along with one more case study. Clear? Along with the one more case study. Hope all the points are clear to all of you. Clear? Hope all the points are clear to all of you what we have discussed till now. So thanks to all of you for joining this session.